Okay guys, so the first 3 piano lessons were used in order to play a new chord, C major, F major and G major, and then we learned a song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones, and finally we also added a groove. But this piano lesson is dedicated to giving you some tips about these principles that we learned, because I would like you also to really have the insights of learning how to practice well. So let's go to the piano and I'll show you exactly how to improve your practicing in order to save time, in order to prevent yourself from hurting your hands, and in order to be really efficient at playing and learning to create a wonderful and great musical experience. And this is a bonus that you won't get anywhere else, because everybody's promising you, I'm going to show you how to play the piano within a few steps. And well, I'm going to do that. This system is wonderful and it's efficient and it's quick, but I want to be an honest piano teacher and to create something personal that gives you a whole idea of what piano playing is all about.
Okay, so often people don't realize that there is a difference between playing music and practicing how to play music. And what is the difference? When you are playing music, you are presenting the final result of your practice. It means that you are actually playing in the original tempo, so the original pace of the song, just like you choose to play it, and you don't stop in the middle. You are playing the whole thing straight from top till the end, and you are trying to make it as perfect as possible, as fluent as possible, and basically it's something intuitive. You do not think, actually, when you do that, you are basically just letting it go. When you practice on how to play anything, a song, an accompaniment of a song, a classical piece, you are practicing and you are playing the whole thing very, very slowly. So you choose a pace that will help you to play each and every bar while having the time to pay attention to all the small details. So for example, if the two first bars of I Can't Get No Satisfaction are C major, moving to F. Okay, so I'm not gonna play them with a groove. I'm gonna divide my work to steps, and I'm gonna start working only in block chords. So playing a chord, bass, and the harmony. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 chord per 4 counts, okay? Because first I would like to know that I'm familiar with how to set my fingers on the correct piano keys. And when I do that, I will move slowly and I will choose a pace that will help me to move slowly from C to F, while making sure that I lift only the right hand and keeping the left hand still played until I move to F in here, and only then will I lift the C. It demands me to slow down the pace, to leave my ego on the side in order to pay attention that I don't lift the left hand without paying attention that I did so, okay? So it's a pace you choose that will help you to observe what you're doing, okay? Second of all, I will make sure that I'm not playing stiff. Often when you are trying to reach the final result straight from top, you are making your pulse a little bit stiff, and we would like to keep it elastic and flexible. And so while moving slowly and choosing a volume, let's say, okay, so that it's sort of relatively quiet, okay, piano it's called. That's why you call the piano piano, by the way, because it comes from pianoforte, which is the first instrument that is possible, that it's the first instrument that made it possible to play both forte, strong, and piano, soft in Italian. These are words in Italian. So I'm playing softly, piano, and then I move to F. I'm keeping everything really relaxed and soft, and this helps me to get to the level of awareness that is required for practicing. Slowly, I can improve the tempo gradually in order to achieve the original tempo, but it might take some time. Now, I'm dividing the piece into parts, and let's say I'm playing only the chorus, so I can't get no, moving to F. See how slowly I'm practicing? Satisfaction, and again, moving to C, leaving the F pressed, moving to C and raising the F again. While working in this tempo, I have time to notice what I'm doing exactly with each and every hand, making sure that I'm flexible here, you see, and that it's not stiff. Okay, let's see, I got this covered, so, and cause I try moving to G7, so B, D, F, and G, and I try, okay? Maybe now I have to work on moving between C to G7 and back a few times, because I realize that this is quite difficult for me because I have 4 notes here on the G7th and it demands me a sort of a skill that I don't have yet, okay? And once I had it, I will try to play the whole line. So, cause I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, maybe again, cause I tried, keeping legato with the left hand, making sure I have the right notes, making sure I relax my pulse after pressing the chord, going back, and then to F. I can't get no, moving to, making sure I have the correct fingerings. That is also something important. Pay attention if I'm playing here the 3rd finger or the 2nd on F. All right. Once you got the chord progressions in the practicing tempo, you can try to add the groove slowly. I can't get no. Now I'll move to F, so I'm leaving the left hand on while moving to F, and then satisfaction. Okay, so you start by playing the chords in blocks. You divide the piece to parts, practicing only on the verse or only on the chorus, and then dividing the chorus to lines and working on chord progressions you find difficult. You are playing slowly and you're playing softly in order to get to the level of awareness that is required for practicing. And this is for sure the best way to achieve results faster. I know it's an absurd because everybody would like to play fast, but the more you practice slowly and softly, the faster you will achieve the final tempo, and you'll be surely a better piano player, because you will be a piano player that is aware of all the small details that makes one, instead of an average player, a great player.
Okay, so as you can see, we need some discipline when we learn to practice piano, okay? We can move quickly between the chords, but then sometimes we forget to move to the correct fingering with our left hand, or we are stiff a little bit, or we play everything quite average. And I want you to be really great players, so that when you play in front of your family, they can hear that you've been working hard and that you learn to play beautifully, so I can be a really proud piano teacher. Okay, so at this point, this is the last piano lesson of Piano by Chords that is free. And if you want to continue our common, like, shared journey together, and that we continue learning new chords and new grooves, and that we have fun together, and that I give you some insights about piano lessons, you should basically subscribe and start following the full course of Piano by Chords. So you can read here in this page everything that you need in order to do that, okay? I had lots of fun with you. If you decide that you don't want to move on, okay, I hope you had fun with this, and I promise also to continue providing new piano courses that might be interesting for you, but actually I'm really hoping that you will join us, because I want to teach you how to play all the wonderful songs like the Lazy Song by Bruno Mars, and really like some great surprises I'm keeping from you. I'm keeping from you and for you. Okay, so I'll see you in the next piano lesson. I hope you had fun with me doing these 4 piano lessons, and until then, goodbye.